this to this. 20-year-old New Hampshire native Megan LaMontagne teaches us that to get to where you want to be, sometimes you have to give up a little bit of what you love along the way.
I got my acceptance from Purdue. It was actually a really funny story. I was upstairs doing my hair in the bathroom and my mom said, "Megan Ryan LaMontagne, get down here right now." And you know when she uses the middle name, that's pretty intense. So I went downstairs and she was holding the big letter to Purdue and I was so excited. I just melted. I actually started crying because I was so excited. So that meant I knew that in a couple weeks I was going to be flying down to audition for the Golden Girl position.
There are 4 positions in Purdue twirling in order of importance: the Golden Girl, Girl in Black, and the Silver Twins.
The Silver Twins have to be identical twins to twirl. So people in Indiana, if they have twins, they pretty much raise them to be the Purdue Silver Twins.
After tryouts, Megan hoped for the best, but couldn't predict what was going to happen next.
So it came time for the announcement. The new Golden Girl, they call my name, and time stood still. I had no idea what was going on. I was just like, did they just call my name? Was that really me? It was amazing, and I was the 4th ever freshman ever to receive the position, so it was really a great honor. So I would twirl at every home game, halftime. I also twirled at the basketball games. We had practice every day. It pretty much consumed my life when I was in Indiana.
Megan seemed to have it all, but she knew to accomplish her goal of one day becoming a journalist, she would have to give up her golden title and transfer schools.
I loved performing more than anything, and I miss it every single day of my life. But what it all came down to were academics. I had to weigh the pros and cons of it, and I just realized that twirling is great, but now it's time to move on.
Once Megan was accepted at Emerson, she decided to see if the college was interested in adding a baton twirler to their halftime shows.
She called our athletic director, Kristen Parnell, and asked if she could twirl at our basketball games.
They kind of didn't know what I was talking about, and they were like, well, do you have like a DVD or something we could look at? So the next time I was in Boston, I brought it down and I brought it to Stan Nance.
Then a couple of days later, Stan Nance, our assistant athletic director, handed me this DVD and resume. Well, then I grabbed the DVD and I stick it into the computer. And it was in the computer for about 10 seconds when I said, "Kristen, you have got to come in here and see this."
The next day, I got an email from Roger Crosley, and the subject of the email just said, "Wow."
She twirled for at least 10 consecutive minutes, running all over the field, interacting with the band, interacting with the drum major. She was phenomenal. And I looked at Kristen and I said, "And she wants to perform for us?"
When I came to Emerson, I had my first tour. It just clicked. I knew that this was a school for me. It had smaller classes, everything I wanted to learn, everything I would need to be a broadcast journalist.
She and I talked at length when I asked, "Why are you leaving Purdue to come to Emerson?" There's just not a fit at all there between the two. She wanted broadcast journalism at Purdue. It was all corporate communication. It was public relations, it was marketing, things like that, but not exactly what she wanted to do.
I want to go out to LA and hopefully be an entertainment broadcaster. We'll see where it goes, but that's my dream.
With maturity beyond her age, Megan was able to put her career first without entirely giving up twirling.
I actually loved performing for people at Emerson. My first soccer game, they saw this girl in a sequin costume. They're like, what is she gonna do? Like, this is a soccer game. What is she doing here? And I got out and I twirled at my first halftime and they were amazed. I don't think that they've probably seen baton twirling, but not anything like that, or it's certainly not really common around here. It makes me feel good because it's something unique and something they don't normally see.
It may not be the football fields of Purdue, but for Megan, Emerson College already feels like home.